most of our kids are illiterate. So the average black kid in every major city in America cannot read on or above their grade level. How they gonna read? How they gonna read and understand the Bible?
Yeah.
I would say
the
that's
average,
kind of crazy.
The average pastor is not a real prophet. Most of them are doing this for money or perverts. So how do you access God? So this group of living humans have the Spirit. So even in the Bible it says that the Holy Spirit, which is what Jesus sent back instead of the Bible, the Holy Spirit is what write God's word upon man's heart. Yeah. So what about the dumb kid who can barely read in school and he's locked up in jail at 17, 18 years old? He don't have a preacher. How do he access God? He can't get it through the Bible, so he gets it through the Spirit. Well, what's the Spirit? The people who done read the Bible and talk the Bible, who live the Bible or don't live the Bible. So most people don't believe in the Bible because they once saw a person who talked the Bible but really don't live the Bible.
Facts.
That was really bad.
Now, I can say I had the unfortunate blessing of being in prison and being able to study all religions. I know a little something about all, especially Freemasonry. Okay, so, in Freemasonry, they honor all holy books. It's not just the Bible, okay? You got the Kitab, we can go on and on. The Torah, Now, all religions, we can take something good from all these holy books and we can all agree there's truth to them in each holy book. Yeah. We can all take something out of these holy books that we can apply to our day-to-day lives, right? So if you notice, when I was on Pop the Balloon, they asked me, they said, Arron, what do you identify? I said, I just practice monotheism.
Facts.
Right? For those that don't know, monotheism
That's the worship of one God.
True and living God.
Yes, sir.
Right?
You can't talk that to hip hop. You got to say that.
That word too big.
But I said that for a reason, because if I identify with any sects, it closed doors for me immediately.
Yeah. Right.
Why is that? We all believe, we're all professed to be God-fearing people, but just because he may be Jewish, you may be Christian, he may be Muslim, he may be a monk, why is it that we have disputes and we all profess to be God-fearing people?
That's
God-fearing people should not be having any type of discrepancies with one another. We should
Facts.
be able to come together in fellowship and praise God, whether you call him God, Allah, Buddha, whatever, right? We all God-fearing.
You're right. I mess with that.
When you look
Tower
at
Babel.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Brother, cook. Please cook.
when humans get together, I feel like it's inevitable. When we get together and we conquer the lands, we all speak the same languages, we all can work together. The only next step is to conquer God himself. So I think that's just our natural nature, that we'll get bored, we'll conquer the earth, we're all on the same page. The next step is to figure out what's God doing. Like, so I think it's that way by design. If we're not separated and we all reach one, then God's going to be the enemy.
So the last time that this happened, back in the day, he's right. Came together.
Literally, if you look up the Tower Bible, that's what happened.
I didn't get that. I didn't get that
And
part.
God said that. Speak different languages.
Split up all the tongues,
So next time it happens, God is not going to be so nice.
Yeah.
How you say God in the same sense?
Yes.
Huh?
I get it.
How you say God if in the same sense?
Easy. I was in church before.
You didn't do your Bible study. How y'all say God in the same sense?
You what? I don't even talk
Wait,
shit,
is
nigga.
there something wrong with that? God in the same sense?
Well, just to be proper, you don't want to say them together, but quite frankly, I don't care.
I don't use the word too much.
But I will say that to express yourself fully, sometimes you got to say certain words. So.
You right.
All right. So we'll get back to the question. We were.
Everybody answered. I was the last person.
Talking about what would you give a man that you never have?
What would you give a man that you never give a man before?
I think I would give a man, obviously, back to what you said, just 100% submission, but also just complete and utter truthfulness and genuineness. I don't think I've ever been with a man who made me feel like I was able to be completely honest about just what I had going on in my life and who I was without fear of judgment. So I think that's really important to make someone feel comfortable that they can share everything with you without fear of
Now,
judgment.
this is something very important. You never met a man who made you feel a certain way to give you what you need. So all the way before.
She won't get no.
What was that? It's like fun, like
No.
experience.
I've been in one relationship where I was really in love, kind of a toxic spiral downward. I wasn't mature and I hadn't really grown into the person who I am today.
Well,
So
one thing
I was 18.
you haven't gave another man is, you never gave a black man a chance.
Let's go.
So you got a black man a chance, though.
Sweetheart, Miss Tampa, what would it take?
Get that BBC.
I'm speechless. I don't have any words for that.
Don't worry, you'll probably later on.
That's
All
right.
right.
She know 9 times out of 10 her people's racist as hell, and she can't bring them home.
That's gonna fill that void.
You're gonna be married to a
Yeah,
black
that's gonna
man.
fill that void.
Okay, what about you? What would you give a man?
I would just ask him what he wants the most and that he never got before.
What would you that you haven't given anyone else?
That's a great answer.
I was gonna say that's it.
I remember when girls used to say, "I would never suck no man."
Shit, I ain't never seen that like that.
Yeah.
They used to say it only. I remember girls used to say they wouldn't give oral sex to no man only if it was their husband.
That's cap.
And I noticed every girl around her done passed that question. Well, yeah.
Oxtails off the bone.
So let's say
Like oxtails off the bone.
you can answer the question to your man. What would you do?
And then go ahead and provide that.
No, we're taking out the question completely.
Okay.
So your dream man, what would you give him?
I mean, this is what I do. I guess I give too much, so I would give them myself. So I'll be honest.
What does that mean?
Like me.
What does that mean?
She didn't hear the question. I think you should
I'll be my genuine self. I mean, I'm always
Something
the same
you haven't
way.
gave the man before.
Yes.
She
I don't
only
know. I
had.
would have to ask
Aaron,
them
you
directly.
know,
I would ask them
that's
directly.
it.
You know what I'm hearing? I hear women are never really themselves when they date us.
Yep.
They're pretending
No,
to be-
I am. That's what I'm saying.
No, but you all mentioned you're gonna be genuine, be yourself,
Yeah,
give them
well.
submission.
Yeah.
So that means most men you meet,
Yep.
you're not gonna.
Yeah, that's true.
There's some maybe some
Yeah.
mistakes.
Yeah.
Men
Call
always
me
want
money.
one thing.
It's all good money,
Can
my
I say
nigga.
something?
Yeah.
One thing I stress the importance on too when I'm dealing with a woman that I want to take seriously, and I know the things that she's done for the last man. It's like you have to supersede everything you've done for him.
If you had a
Yeah.
threesome
You
with
have
him,
to,
you gotta have a
because
threesome with
Any
me.
man.
Facts.
Whatever you done with that, do it with me.
No man should be willing to tolerate that. Just you did X amount of stuff for him, but you do the bare minimum for me.
Yeah.
No, it's not going down. But that's because I'm gonna go above and beyond for
question in the
you.
beginning.
So
So what
I'm
is it
gonna
the
need
man
that
wants?
same
Those are
thing.
irrelevant
Trying to
questions.
Well, that's
Those
why
aren't
you ask
relevant.
questions in the beginning. You know, when y'all just getting to know each other.
Yeah, but a
and y'all
relevant
have
question. You shouldn't want to know about the next
Oh.
man.
No, it's not.
Okay.
It's not about the experience. It's your experience.
Real talk.
How you ask us how
Experience.
Cause just because I'm saying, hey man, I don't want you to have done this, that doesn't make me insecure. Just because I'm asking you, hey, what have you been through? That don't mean I'm worried about another man. What happens is a man does not want to get into a pool that is filled with another man's DNA. You know what I'm saying? And when I say filled, it means like this man still has an impression on you. This man has pretty much taking you to a peak that you will never want to match with me. Like, it's like, okay, he got you to do all of this, but you won't want to do that. Like, come on, man. No dude is really trying to jack that.
What I
You see
said
how-
is
hold
not
on.
the same thing.
you see how you asked us what we could do.
Facts.
So okay, go ahead.
You see how you asked us females what we would do for a man that we never did. What would y'all do for a female that y'all never did?
Marry her?
Websites your competitors don't want you to know are too. All you do is go to this website, and it lets you find out exactly.
Wow.
Well, you know what's funny about the question?
Wow.
As men, naturally, we give 100%. You guys are.
What does that mean?
Can you press
What is
the
it?
motion?
Be faithful. Yeah, be faithful. Yeah, be faithful.
We have stats on the
That's
side,
what we
by the
never did. Yeah, be faithful. Yeah, be
Now
faithful.
I'm gonna cook him after you finish.
Yeah, so.
Yes.
Like, we got stats,
Oh, I
right?
know you get that. I'm not talking about you.
You know.
But we had a girl on the show that was a pop balloon.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
And she came on the show
The
trying
promiscuous
to
one.
hide who she was. I was like, nah, I remember you trying to finesse Aaron.
Yeah.
I called her out. Left the show, whatever. And the funny part, she was telling Clarity on the show. But now she gets down. I mean, exposed her.
Oh yeah.
I saw
Oh,
that
shit.
Men give 100% in the very beginning, and women give Nothing, because apparently you're not genuine.
They don't give 100% in the beginning.
You don't give us the rare minimum.
You don't.
So,
Wow.
But that ain't always true. Sometimes they give 100% at the beginning and then scale that stuff back. So it'd be like she gonna give you all the news, she gonna suck you up, she gonna do all of this, and then that's gonna scale down. Then you gonna have to ask for news. Then you gonna have to ask for this and ask for that. And that's this two way. For me, that's how it worked. Like when I guess when you're a bummer, you ain't got that much bread, they come giving you bare minimum. When you got a little establishment, bro, they come giving you everything and then they scale it back to what they really could do on a consistent basis.
I guys need to go to therapy. You go to rehab. You guys need to go woman rehab. You guys get a woman rehab.
But my thing is, some men don't give 100. Some men
I don't know where he got
let's be
that
real.
from.
Some men just
know where
fake
he got that
everything else. But I'm just asking a genuine question. though. You know I'm not lying. You might give 100, he might get 25, he might get 50, he might get 75.
but hold on, to his point, you chose the wrong man then. Because remember, you're choosing off of how you feel.
I'm not
what's
fucking
real.
a man who not giving me 100.
I think what she's trying to say is that generosity.
Can I say? Okay, go ahead.
I kind of just see that as like generosity can be taken for granted these days, and when you are talking to a man, it can be hard to feel like you can show what you're fully capable of and who you are and how generous you are without feeling like you're doing too much
Or like you're
because
being used.
it's been so
So then why be with
normalized.
that man then?
So I
Facts.
I
So-
personally
She's a rational thinking
kind
lady.
of slowly show, who I am and what I can give to you without doing too much too early because then I feel
Man,
like
she's
I
not
can be
one
taken for
stats, man.
granted.
Stop lying, man. Come on, man. The whole time, too, you're on the whole, like,
If you
the yin and yang.
Hate if you want.
Yeah,
That's my motivation.
Now,
So
Come on, man. Take for nobody, bro.
A man will take a broke woman with nothing whatsoever to her name
I've heard
and
that.
build her to the pinnacle of her capabilities.
Yeah.
But a broke man, there's no love for a broke man in society.
Honestly, bro, I don't think that dudes is taking women from nothing. I think dudes is taking women from certain points and growing them, but they not what you call it. And nowadays times it's so switched that they ain't really going down like that either.
No woman is taking a broke man and building I don't care how many times I said, I bought this man this Gucci shoes,
That's her job.
I built him
That's
up,
okay,
I did
though.
this. You may have done that one time.
Yeah.
That's
You know,
historically
we did
because
that 6 or 7 times
that's
before we got it right.
was
I'm like,
that?
hey, all right, these girls
But you
really
said-
came on me. I'm not doing it no more.
that's because
you know,
women
support him
use
when he said that.
property. Yeah.
What's so crazy about what he's saying,
women
bro,
you
is the
choose.
fact that
Yeah.
that's her everything, that she built one man up.
Yeah.
It's so regular to us, it's not worth referencing.
But you
Like,
guys
you
are
step in our shoes
providers.
just
You're the
once.
head. You're supposed to do
You
that.
step in our
Okay.
shoes just once, you'll never forget that experience.
You right.
Facts.
Every day for us.
That's a good point.
You right.
So
You
it's
got a
like
point
you
though.
can't it's much harder to be us.
You
Because
right.
what you just try to be a man just once. And it's one of the hardest experiences in your life. You gotta
That
do.
is
That's
what it
what
is.
we do
Yes,
every
Chris.
day.
That's what I agree with
You
that.
do got a
Yes.
point.
We shout out to DBZ reference. Yeah, translate this in woman needs.
I agree with that.
Notice, right? We've done over 4,000 women on the show, basically, or close to 4,000 women interviewing, right? And the funny part is, they say, "Oh, I had a man that built him up." We have the question: where's he now? Oh, he left her. Oh, this and that happened. And I'm like, hold on a second here.
Same thing for the ones that build it.
What?
I feel like you coming for me.
I can't figure out. So what experience, right? Tells them how men feel all the time.
Yeah.
We get a woman, we help her with her career, whatever,
Yep.
what she needs, and all of a sudden she leaves.
Yeah.
But you're supposed to do that.
Why? I'm
You
gonna
want to build a nigga up and
Okay,
leave?
so you
No,
guys
why?
are so
I mean, not leave.
But you guys are the head, right? You guys are providers.
Make sure you comment. Subscribe.
80% women actually initiate divorce. Which
Facts.
means if I'm doing probability in numbers,
If I build you up, you're gonna leave me.
100%.
Oh,
Probably
me
about
personally,
80%
I
of
wouldn't.
men
Me, I wouldn't.
initiate
I wouldn't either.
If I build you up, you're gonna leave me because you think that you're supposed to get something better than what I build you up to.
I wouldn't. Yes.
Most great relationships build one another up. So we're building as we go.
Thank you.
What's happened to that?
You out here saying real shit right now.
Oh, this one
Yeah.
to this one, that one to that one. What happened to each? You guys
Yeah,
got
right one.
As you build me, I build you.
Yes.
So that sounds good, but your man that you had before with your kid, where's he now?
Gone.
Oh, no.
Why?
He was actually my husband. We were married,
Okay.
and we separated for reasons that has absolutely nothing to do with what we're discussing.
Who picked him?
Who picked him?
Yeah.
I picked him.
Okay. So,
Yes.
let's have some accountability here.
I do.
Even though things didn't work out, things happen.
Mm-hmm.
But let's be real. There were signs before you got married. Signs that showed maybe he's a bad person. Maybe he's an asshole. Maybe he might hit you. Who knows? All I'm saying is, you give him a kid.
Yes, because I want it.
Wait, but who said
I wanted my kid.
Wait, who said?
Yo, you can't wait.
Wait, so who's the first one to say, I'm not happy first? You or him? It was you, right? You're nagging as fuck. You wasn't happy.
So no, it wasn't nagging. It was his ways that I didn't like, and I just couldn't be content with how he just responds and communicates.
But you married them.
Yeah.
I gave him a kid.
Yeah, because they always tell you they're gonna change, and I'm not gonna be that way, and then they go right back to it. We all.
That line.
That's not the case.
Whoa. Man,
I'm just saying, we all been through. Like, there's no.
sometimes people got to go something.
Yes,
Mm.
and the fact that,
But
like,
what
you
about-
think you could tolerate some things, and then you grow out of it. You grow out of it, and you're like, you know what? If you're not
what
growing,
is marriage for?
Well,
Duty to your partner until death do us what?
Part.
You guys, because you didn't feel like dealing with it.
No, it's not feel like.
You got married.
It was an agreement.
Hold on, you're forgetting the most important thing. Right? You say you grow out of it. You can't grow out of a covenant that you took with God.
Facts. Facts.
I didn't say we grow
That's
out
what
of
you
it. I
said.
said
You said that.
That's what you said. You said you grow out of it. You
no.
can't grow out of a covenant you took with
grow
God.
out of people change. Didn't you? No. Didn't you just tell her? Well, maybe I did. Maybe I did. I had my daughter at 23. You literally just told her that you're gonna come back to her because of her insight on things that she said. In the next few years of her life, she is gonna mature. She is gonna like different things. She is gonna have a different point of view. It's facts. It's life.
Hey, listen. So do he try to spin the block?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's part of it.
My daughter is 10.
Yeah, he trying to spin the block.
Despite all of that, right? Despite all of
we're
that,
cool.
you took
We're
a
cool.
covenant with God.
We're cool.
Right? You're supposed to ride that out.
Yeah.
Through sickness and through health.
Yeah.
Whatever he's doing. You, like you said, you chose this man.
Yeah.
Now, one thing I really love about the Latinos and the Hispanic culture is they ride it out.
Yeah.
Mm.
I didn't watch prison's nothing to glorify. Anybody watching this, if you go to prison, you're a loser.
There you go.
Okay? Prison was just a profound blessing to me because I educated myself there. But I watched the Hispanics, right? 30 and 40 year sentences. Every visitation they there. Support everything there. The black man, oh man, you be lucky to get a good year.
Okay, I have a question. I want to reply
That's
to
just
him.
been my experience. Don't crucify me.
I want to reply to
In
you.
defense of the black woman,
I want to reply to you.
Julio ain't as reckless with it as the black man is.
Thank you very much.
They gonna try to your sister. He gonna try to your mama. He gonna try to
A lot more
cousin.
things.
So now Julio ain't gonna do all that. So it's in defense. And then when Julio get out, Julio gonna come home every night to Angelica. Leroy, he ain't gonna come home every night.
Leroy Martinez out of it.
When he come back in, he ain't got no job, he ain't got no money. At least Julio gonna get up with his work boots on and go to work. Leroy ain't waking up in the morning.
It's in a man's nature. Now, I'm not glorifying infidelity, but it's in a man's nature to deal with multiple women.
But Leroy ain't gonna have a job. Leroy gonna have Michael Jordan tennis shoes instead of work boots.
That got jobs, that got trades, that got college
That's one out of 50 black men.
Yeah.
One out of every 50 black men got a trade.
But Charleston, just to put it back on women now.
Yeah.
Who's choosing these Leroys?
Hold on.
That's a concept.
This is what you guys are choosing these
Hold on, listen. When all the fruit is low hanging, how you not go pick low hanging fruit?
Facts.
Okay.
All the fruit is low hanging, so it ain't the women, it's the boys' mamas.
Yes,
The
return to
boys' mamas
sender.
is raising these boys up not to like girls. and sending them outside to come play with at school, and he don't like girls based on their mamas.
Now you hit a root cause in there.
It ain't the girls, homie. It's the niggas. Because you gotta think, for homie, at least for 20 years, we had a generation of black men that says we don't love these things. But so you gotta think, in a rap video, a woman just walking through, sexy, pretty, and shake up champagne and pour it all in her hair. This was the culture, homie.
Yeah.
We've been mistreating women for 20 years.
Facts.
I want to elaborate on what Plumber said.
Think about this. But and tricks. So we started treating them like that. Then it ain't no fun if the homie can't. So then you got a whole new generation that come with bros before. You got a whole generation of kids that's raised with a mindset of bros before hoes, meaning I die for my homeboy before I take a woman out on a date. So then we be riding in the car with the concept of bro before hoe. One of us got a girlfriend.
Subscribe right now.
We on the back seat in the phone talking to her. What to do? God, you back there caking with them. Shame you. Shame you for talking to a woman.
Real talk.
You better not be playing no love song. Was it? Oh man, you listen to that music. This singing about loving a woman. This talking about killing somebody, going to prison. Which one gave music? We don't even like girls.
Now hold on, before you start. Now who controls the media?
We're not talking about the media. We talking about mama.
No control.
We talking about mama.
We have no control over what's being publicized.
Listen, I never heard my mama play a rap song. I never heard my mama play a rap song.
All right, man. Let me know what y'all think. Like, comment, subscribe. Just comment, man. I don't even care if y'all subscribe. I mean, if y'all, just like, man. Just y'all throwing me off.